So hello, you watched me package some orders earlier. So it is 9/11, and while I was cleaning and doing laundry and playing some Fallout while I was waiting for a vlog to render, because you know I'm doing multiple things at once, I decided I'm gonna sticker bomb my dice box that I got from Michael's for like $2. So I have always loved the aesthetic of sticker bombing, but I'm always like, why do I want to do that to something that'll just be thrown away? So I remembered I have transparent book covers. Literally, you can get a giant tube of it on Amazon for like $5. I got a giant tube. It's huge. I cut it to size, and I taped it around, and I used some tape to tape the sides to the edges. I made a vlog a long time ago of what I was doing at some of my paperbacks, and I wasn't too much of a fan of how it came out. I think I would really just only do it to like my older paperbacks because I don't want them damaged. But if you do that, this is easily removable. Literally all I have to do is remove the tape here around the sides and I can pull it off. And I now have this, so if I want to put it on something else later, I can do that so I'm not wasting the stickers. So I pulled out some of my favorite designs and some other stickers that my friends gave me that I don't know where else to put. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to sticker bomb this. So we're going to see how that goes. I was looking through my others because I collect stickers because I like stickers. But some of these I'm like, I don't feel like they would go good on my dice box. I feel like they'd be better on a sketchbook or a water bottle or something. So for now, they're staying in the little pile. Okay, Anna, what just happened? Also, hi, you're in my house.
Oh yeah, I'm in her house. Don't look at me, ugly. Anyway, this cat, he walks up to me like he wants me to pet him, and I reach my hand out to pet his head. He's like, no, I don't want you to pet my head. He turns around and puts his ass to my hand. And I was like, do you want me to fucking spank you? So I went, yeah.
And now look at him. Yeah.
Oh, look at him. Yeah, that's what you wanted.
Dirty boy.
Look at you, dirty slut.
He's showing you his little love pooch.
His little
his white patch, yeah.
Speedo.
It is a Speedo! I hate that now! So, we're here. I'm currently doing rank because I haven't yet today, and I'm terrible. But, we got lady number 1 doing the draws, lady number 2 doing the draws, and then after this we're getting sush, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go to the bag,
Go to the bag. Do the bag. Do it. Do it again.
Can you record him? Because I have to do this right now. I don't know. He's never done this before.
Okay, so the Binx is
whatever's on that bag of yours, Anna.
There's nothing on it. Only a very sexy pink xenomorph. That's
but yeah,
it.
look at him. I mean, I have had this cat. I have had Binx for almost 5 years, and he's never.
He just. This cat just really likes Alien.
Well, he also licked your toes earlier. He's never done that before. Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, he's licked mine before. Baby is not going to be happy.
Well, maybe that's why. Maybe he's like, no, this is mine now. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's the one thing of yours that doesn't smell like baby, and so it's staying all over.
Well,
he's just on it.
He's just not leaving my bag alone. There's nothing in there, dude. Nothing.
He's like, I must make this mine.
But I mean, the artwork's dope, so maybe he likes.
Oh,
assault!
You want to vlog, do you, Binx?
Wow, I'm so glad that all plays on camera.
So we are. We're here. Oh, it's not on though. We're here though. We're gonna see Labyrinth.
So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're also taller than me, and you're on a platform.
I'm on the. There you go.
Yeah, she's not that much taller.
I'm not that much.
Yeah, look at us. Here, let's do a little fit check for both of us because we match.
Fit check. There we go. Woo, yeah.
And then here's your turn.
Okay, yeah, I'm the red one.
Yeah, so, yep. We are here to see Labyrinth.
It's my favorite movie with my bestie.
Oh, wait. Tattoos ready? Come on. Touch. Alright, I'm back home. So we are going to go into the great black void of me doing my bookcase now. Because Anna's not here, so here's the bookcase after. Heads up, I am not touching the top shelf whatsoever. I'm going to mostly just be cleaning up this shelf. Most of it's going to stay the same. So this is going to get reorganized. All that's going to get reorganized. And then, okay, come on, focus. And then these are all going to get reorganized. This is, again, the before. Again, like the other bookshelf, last two are not being touched because those are video games and, like, old anime DVDs. So, yeah, we're going to do some organization. But because I'm not cool, you're not getting a time lapse. You're just getting the before and after. But I'm also going to be doing these in between doing my mountains of laundry I still have to do that I haven't done because I'm terrible. So, yeah. Today's a cleaning day. Okay, first of all, holy crap, I'm so proud of myself. Sorry if I'm winded. I literally did all my bookcases except for the top two I just need to clean in under 30 minutes. I did all of them. I took them all off. I wiped all the shelves. I wiped all the books. I got them organized. This is the one in my bedroom, obviously. I need another bookcase because this one's double stacked with paperbacks. So I am not cool, and I don't have it by a theme. I'm pretty much like, oh, is it a series? I'll put you together. So we have my collector's editions of Harry Potter, and I have the paperback versions of Infernal Devices. It's literally the only Santa Clare series I like. I tried reading the other ones, and I hate them, so literally just them. I have my Cheshire Neeb from Identity V that I got from Mikaga. And then I have my Alice Kurt. This is just a little altar jar with some crystals in it. Then I have my paperbacks of Harry Potter that Cody got me for Christmas like 4 or 5 years ago. But it's the Castle edition. And then I have my edition, my Cursed Child. And then we have here, so we have my Selenite wand, my rose quartz crystal. If you guys don't know, I do witchcraft and stuff, so that's why I have those. But I don't really have like an altar right now, so I'm just putting them on my bookshelf. So yeah, here's the Nevernight Trilogy. I haven't actually read them, but I have the 3 books now. Cruel Prince, the first one in the Night Circus series, or unless Night Circus is a standalone. My Hazelwood, which was the new one I just got. The Ruins, and then here's my Serpent and Blood and Honey books. Here's my Holly Black books. The original one, because this is what I read in, like, high school, so really happy I have those, though. And then I have, focus, my Sarah J. Maas shelf unintentionally, but it works. So yeah, these are Court and Wings and Ruin, Mist and Fury, because I have the collector's edition sleeves. I also have the collector's edition for ACOTAR, but I can't find the hardback anywhere, so it's currently bleh. So here's my ACOTAR series. This one's actually signed. Mage's Blood, I have another one. And then these. This I can't show you because they're all double stacked, as you can see back there. Or if you hopefully can. Probably not, it's too dark. But this is my friend's Chobits. She let me borrow it, so that's why it's also out, so I don't forget about it. Also double stacked. The basic games. Currently, I don't know where to put you guys. And now here is the updated bookcase. Like I said, I'm just going to clean those up, but they're pretty much going to stay the same. So here's the game section. My Switch games are in the back. Let me put my light on, since it's so hard to see. Alright, so my Switch games are in the back. My DS games are in that little Magical Girl case. Tin I got from Owl Crate. Pumpkin. Other tin I got from Owl Crate. Other tin I got from Owl Crate. A little piggy bank. Our PS4 games. And then we have the special shelf. So this is where, like, fancy books are. So I moved my Throne of Glass books out here. And then I have the Barnes & Noble Collector's Edition of stuff. And then down here are my art books. And the current one I'm reading, because I'm still reading that. My art books that aren't up on display. Those are some other art books. Yeah. Yeah! Proud of myself. And now I'm gonna go drink, eat something, and I think play more Fallout 3 for a bit, because I'm now a sweaty mess because I did all of that in 30 minutes. Alright, so hi, you're gonna have a weird shot while I make myself tuna, because I'm starving. So, I was laying and relaxing after the whole bookcase thing. Where's my sharpener? There it is. Okay. So, I was sitting there watching some TikToks, and I'm hearing people talking about Black Friday sales. And I'm like, oh crap, I totally forgot Black Friday's coming. And so then I was sitting on my couch, and I was like thinking and doing stuff, planning on my phone. And I was like, alright, here, you're getting a shot of my dirty kitchen, but I need to drain the tuna, so sorry, not sorry. Everything is a mess. But what I was, okay, I think this, yeah. So I was like, oh, I should probably do a Black Friday thing. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to relax on my birthday. Because if you guys don't know, like, my birthday is November 30th. And so because of that, Black Friday is, like, almost always, you know, close to my birthday. Yes, you will get your fish meats. You will get the fish meats, Binx. Just hold on. Mama needs to get her fish meats. So, anyway, we're moving back over here while I mush this. I was like, oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe I won't do a Black Friday sale this year. I'll do it at the start of the month. And then I realized, wow, Michelle, that is so dumb because I have a vacation at the start of the month. And I'm going to be gone for almost a week, for like a full week in November. And I'm like, oh, crap. Well, can't do that, but I don't want to do Black Friday. So I'm thinking of, instead of Black Friday, because my birthday is like right after it, I'm thinking I'll just do a really big birthday sale. And I'll do it for like a week over a day. Because I am sure, well, so how I run my store is how I like to be run, you know? So it's why I don't, who knows, I might change in the future if stuff gets too big. But I never liked Black Friday because it is a single day. Well, usually, a lot of retail places now are like, oh, Thursday night and the weekend and stuff like that. But not everyone gets paid then, and I remember being that person and being that artist. And like, you know, watching my favorite artists and who like never open up for commissions or merch or whatever. And I would try to save, and then something would happen. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm only open for 3 days. And I'm like, well, crap, I get paid in 4 days. This kind of sucks. So I'm thinking of doing that. But I don't know if I should call it a Black Friday week sale or just a birthday week sale. Again, it's in November, so it's going to be a long ways away from now. But I'm also going to have a lot more stuff in the shop by then, because I want to invest quite a bit of money in it right now. Like, I want to get more pens made, because the pre-orders were fun, but I made a disaster with the pre-orders for the pens, so I'm not doing that again. I think I'm just going to wait and stock up on, like, limited runs and see how they go for the future. But I'm going to do that. There's some specialty stickers I want to order that I can't make at home. And I want to make a whole new sticker pack for November, so that's what I'm leaning towards. So my goals now are, I want to make one sticker pack, which is either 4 or 5 chibis of some Monster Girls, because I have ideas for things. I want to have that up, and I want to have that up by October. And then in November, I want to have, I think I'm going to go back to the Genshin ones, because I want to do the Archons really bad. Because I only have Zhongli as an Archon. I don't have any other ones done. So I'm thinking about doing that. So I'm just business brain thinking. I'm also very hungry now, so I'm going to eat this bowl of tuna. Not all of it, obviously. Or who knows, I'm starving. I might eat all of it. What am I saying? Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat my tuna. And I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hi, it's Monday. Cody's home from work. And, honey, what?
I'm watching 7 Deadly Sins. And listen, if you know anything about the show, there's a character named Gother. Anyway, he's in the head, but I now know why. Because he found a woman to love, and she just has heart arrhythmia and just straight up died in, like, leaning on him in his arms. What the f***?
Didn't she just, like, say, like, I love you
She's
too?
like, oh my god, Gother, you've created my final dream. Well, not, she said it in her mind. She's like, and that is to die, literally, with my last moments next to you. And it's like...
And then she just died!
She just died! And it's just like, oh...
I shouldn't laugh, but at the same time, they're like, oh, you were made with such powerful heart magic. And I'm like, Cody, what
I have no idea what the... Did he suck the life out of her? Jesus.
No.
Also, we got a toy for Binx.
It's warm on a string, literally. But also on stick. Oh yeah, so how do you feel about this current season, honey?
I mean, other than the censorship, it's getting okay.
Yeah, no, I watched the Higurashi one, and literally, in one of the death scenes, they blurred out the stabbing by like a black blur.
Yes,
Yeah. But then they had the blood everywhere, and I'm like, I know what's happening. Like,
no,
what?
It's just censorship from Japan. Their
but it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna show the motions and everything else.
I'm gonna show a guy getting run through, but don't worry, it's just white.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's.
Give me it back, Bink.
No, he won't worm.
Give me it.
So update, Binx really likes worm.
Worm. Worm. Oh god, he caught it like an anime character.
So many of these vlog clips are gonna have Binx just doing stuff in them. Oh god.
Da boy. Watch, I can get him out.
Why do I look like I haven't showered in like 3 days? I have, I swear. So, it is Tuesday, the 14th. I'm actually wearing an outfit. My hair looks... I literally washed my hair last night. I don't know why it looks so greasy. Maybe I was sweating, whatever. Either way, I am going to pack an order and then I have to hit the store. I was waiting to pack this one because it's VAT. So because of that, I need to... Oh, yours is already shipped, so... It's complete. You're good. Don't need the tracking. But yeah, I've got one with VAT in it, and the other one's a pin pre-order, so I'm going to do that right now. It's like 9 a.m., so I'm up at a decent time now. Because before I was waking up like too early, I wasn't waking up at the time I wanted. I've been up for a while, but I've been just like alive. So anyway, because the book case reorganization stuff, I found out recently, for people who watch right now, that apparently there is a book shortage happening in a lot of bookstores right now. It's really bad with manga, but it's happening with a lot of other stuff too. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Why is that happening? And it turns out because a lot of people don't know about pre-ordering books. So I'm going to tell you guys so that way you know. I'm also going to make like a little snippet when I probably do the book rambles again. Because the book rambles are coming back with my friend Val. She was really interested in it. So we already have our book picked and we're reading it. If you guys want to read it, because it is going to be after the video's out. So if you want to read it, I don't want to say along with us, but when the video drops, you'll know it. It is His Hideous Heart. It's like 13 short stories that are all retold. They're all Edgar Allan Poe retellings. Val never read Edgar Allan Poe, and I'm goth, so I love Edgar Allan Poe. Who's surprised? But so far, I'm like liking it. Some of them are okay, but I'm liking it. So yeah, if you want to read like His Hideous Heart, the video should be up in sometime in October. And then we'll like announce the next book in that podcast, because we're going to be doing the recording for that, and then I'll probably do, again, the book shortage thing there, and then after that we're going to be live streaming the book rambles, but after the live stream goes live, then we're going to save it as a VOD, edit it down, and then put it on YouTube. So we'll still get that, so the YouTube people will still get it. But Val really wants to do more like live streaming stuff, and so because of that, I'm like, okay, I can do that for you. That's not a big deal. So yeah, we're doing that. But yeah, so right now I have to pack these 2 orders because I have to pack this one in Germany. And yeah, I have to keep the VAT number, which, by the way, if you guys do follow, I do ship to the UK, as long as that's through Etsy, because Etsy does the VAT for me. So that's helpful. And you guys don't get charged double at pickup, or at least it should be. I'm gonna make sure I get this number down right so my courier doesn't mess up. So if I'll just say your name starts with a V, because I don't want to say your whole name. Your name starts with a V. It says VAT's collected. I have the number written, so if there's an issue, it's the post. I did everything I could. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right now, and probably listen to a video while I do that. And then wake up, but then I also get Starbies because I'm leaving the house, so I get to have that apple crisp again. That apple crisp macchiato is really, really good. So anyway, other than that, I have finishing laundry and then commissions today. So yeah, that's kind of my day planned. Finally in a match with someone who's got the really fancy Neeb skin. I don't even play him, but dang it, no, turn back! So I hope you liked my attempt at making something aesthetic. Yes, my light is still blinking. Maintenance just decided they just don't care. So, yeah, not much I can do. I know, Binx, I know. Enjoy my dirty floor. But yeah, so it is Tuesday. Definitely doesn't feel like a Tuesday. And I was going to originally go for a walk because, as you can see, the sun is rising, so it's not stupid hot. But then I was getting ready and I got dressed, hence the bun today, and I was good to go. And then my brain went, you have so much work to do. The month is almost done. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, because you're not going to have to do a lot of stuff tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, God. And then my brain went, oh, also, you know that D&D sheet you were working on? My brain is like, you should finish that sheet. And then my brain is like, you should finish it on stream. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should. And so then I started making coffee to make it like aesthetic. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to make my coffee. I'm going to like cool down by the time I get back. My phone is charging. Don't ignore that. It's a mess. You know, like the rest of my life. And then there's my cat. But I was like, okay. What if you finish the sheet? Like, make the coffee, go for your walk, come back, drink your coffee, do the stream. But now my brain is in that hyper mode where it's like, or you could just, you know, make the iced coffee right now and stream and do the sheet, and then you can go swimming later, because you like swimming better than walking anyway, because, well, it's nice right now, it does get hot, and I'm like, brain, you right, but I hate you. Anybody else with ADHD have those things where you're like, all right, I'm going to do a thing, and then your brain's like, but what if we do this instead? And then it's all you can think about, so that's currently my day. 6 a.m. Let's see where it goes. Broken, please don't be broken. Okay, nothing seems cracked. Okay, good. Sorry, vlog camera fell during stream. So hello everyone, enjoy my terrible desktop, but I got one video done today. One whole video. And I have 3 more I need to do. And Premiere's not updating. Ugh. Enjoy my roleplay. Sorry about that. I think it'll be fine. I don't think we're at a spicy scene or anything. Anyway, it's 2 o'clock on Thursday. Did I vlog it all on Wednesday? If I did, you guys saw the clips. But Wednesday was a wild one. And so, if anything, I might have done some of the stream. But, missed a lot of stuff happened, can't talk about it because of actual legal reasons with family, thank God it has nothing to do with the internet, but I want to edit more videos, and so I'm trying just to restart my computer. Usually Premiere does that, but I guess clicking the button doesn't work. Also today, what app is that? I don't know what app that is. We have, if you can see, we have skeleton coffee ice cubes. Oh, is that noise one? I think it's that music. Whatever. Oh, well, it's restarting anyway. Okay, good. Oh, I can also show you this. Okay. So, or not. I guess I don't have the pictures with me. But I finished my D&D sheet. I'll put some pictures up in editing. Editing made you remember to put the pictures up. But, yeah. So the digital download is on Etsy. I got bullied by the people in my stream and my tax accountant to be like, yeah, you can't sell it for $1. And I'm like, damn, okay. So they're like $3.50 for the digital download. The digital download comes with the transparent PNG of the text, the transparent no text version, and then a printable PDF of both versions. So my accountant had to be like, yeah, you can't sell it that cheap. Like, the tax is low, won't be worth it. So, yay, Premiere is now working, now that I updated. So I'm going to go back to editing more videos. Yay! So it is the 16th. I've been editing videos all day and doing laundry. Cody, what are you doing?
Number 1, don't look at her mom. Okay?
Your mom's gross.
I just cleaned up the cat being all furry. There's a bug on the ceiling and it must die.
Cody's on the couch, as you can see from the leg. Yeah, again, our mop's gross, so sorry our mop looks nasty. You gonna give me my water now that you killed bug? Are you gonna get your wife water?
No, I have no wife.
Oh, wow.
Meh.
So they announced that you can now, not in Legendary, you can... Don't care. So, not in every match now for rank, You can block a survivor if you're a hunter, and if you're a survivor, you can block a hunter. Great, love it so much. I blocked Priestess because I can't stand no, not Priestess. Yeah, no, Priestess. It's Fiona. No, not Fiona. What am I saying? I always get them confused. It's Patricia. I can't stand Patricia. Great character, great, but whenever it's in rank, my day's always ruined. So I blocked it, and they're like, no, how could you? It was my main, and so I'm like, yes, suffer the pain that I always had to endure. So my mini dice came in time for D&D. There's a boy. My carpet's gross, don't look at it. But yeah, the mini dice came in, because I found this pack, the Wiz Dice, on Amazon. It was like $30, but honestly, for like 3 of them, it was like $14, so you get all of this for $30, and I was like, because I was gonna get the tinier pack, but then I'm doing the math, I'm like, oh, well, I'll get more dice for the same price. Blame my friend Holly for getting me addicted to mini dice. I still have my main dice, and I have my character dice, but now Cody and I have this giant little tiny bag of mini dice, which I'm very excited for to use today. Alright, so hey, it is the 18th, and I'm working on some store prep before I go to my parents'. We had D&D yesterday. It was really fun. It was a really long game. A lot longer than I was expecting, but I'm working on prep for the store update, so the guys who watch the vlogs are going to see it right now. These aren't all of them, but I'm working on a spooky juice set. That's what I'm going to call it. So these are the ones I have to hand cut out because I wanted to fit as many as I could on a sheet. So these are about the size of my Pride potions. So they're going to be about like $2.50 each. But I wanted to fit as many as I could on a sheet. And in doing so, the bottoms were like way too close. Like as you can see, it's like way too close to the white sections. So I cut them off so I can use my brother's skin cut on these, so I'm not completely going to destroy my wrist. But this way, I don't waste them either. So I'm currently going to hand cut this tiny little chunk. Because again, I'd rather hand cut a tiny chunk than like a whole sheet if I messed up formatting it. And I'm currently listening to this guy, the Salt Factory's Oblivion video, because I never played Oblivion, and so far it's really interesting. Like I said, I like love these like really in-depth deep dives into games. They just make me have much serotonin burr. Oh, I can also show this. What am I saying? Because I don't think I showed this. I took product photos for this. These are the digital downloads for the D&D sheet that I made for the character sheet. There's a blank version and a text version. So that's already up on my store if you guys want that. They're $5. I talked about in a previous clip, I was going to make them like $1. And then my Twitch stream was like, no, at least make it $3. And then I talked to my accountant, and my accountant was like, oh, with how taxes are, you're not going to make any money off of those if you have them that cheap. And I'm like, well, crap. So my friend Holly told me to make it $5. So they're $5 in the store for the digital download, but you get 3 files. You get the transparent non-text version, the transparent blank version, and the PDF with both versions formatted to print on 8.5 pieces of paper. So at least you guys will get that. So hopefully $5 is not too bad. But that's up on the store right now. These are probably going to go up, I'm hoping, October 1st. Or the very end of September. So that way I can get them done. And they're going to stay in the store, like, afterwards. They're not going to be just for Halloween. Because I like spooky stuff year-round. But yeah, that was what I'm working on right now, currently. But, I guess another one is, I'm currently having a TikTok blow up. Oop, nope. It's my first one to ever blow up. It's not that big, but I mean, hey, for TikTok, it's big for me, so I also realized how to update my link tree because it wasn't working before, but also got my name, my age updated too, so that works, and I changed my icon, so, yeah. Oh, what's this? I left my house, I know. Amazing. I am at my parents'. This is actually my brother's dog, Toby. My parents are watching him right now while they're doing a move. And there's my parents' dog, Puggy. Yeah, there's Pucky. Hey, you Pucky. Hey, you Pucky, yeah. They're both fighting for me because they want the can of tuna, and I don't know which dog to give the can of tuna to. So I'm eating my tuna, while the dogs are fighting over who gets the can of tuna. Okay, we're back at my house. Just so I'm not like completely in the dark, but I'm still pretty much in the dark. So I'm back. I'm irritated. Figured out how to fix the dog can debate thing. Just hung out with my family, had a great time with my family, had a blast with my family. But I was like, you know what, I should check the mail, because I hadn't done it. And I did, and all of the Patreon rewards had been sent back to me. No reason. There's nothing that says additional postage, nothing says issue with address, just they were literally all sent back to me. And so I'm like, and the stamps were red, because I see the little thingy across it, so a little irritated, a little aggro, but you know, what can you do? So anyway, I'm now going to try to figure out why that happens. Because it's halfway through the month. They should have gotten the rewards by now, but no, they're sent back to me. And the worst part is I sent them in 2 batches. So I'm probably in like a week and I get the other batch. So love that. So it's the little things. As you can see, my door is open, but I got my groceries. And the lady from Instacart was like, oh my god, I love your Pip-Boy box and your helmet. And she was talking about her son, and I'm like, oh yeah, me and my husband are giant nerds. And then she's like, oh, I can see that, that's so cool. So, you know, little things. That's the little things. Now I get to put away my groceries. So, am I watching Deltarune Chapter 2 and my friend's live stream and doing Deltarune fan art? Yes, I am. But I need to roast my acorn squash. So we're gonna have some cooking time. That was so much more of a pain to cut this little acorn squash than I thought. So, I get to scoop these out and I get to roast the seeds later. I'm really excited. I've also never roasted seeds. Also, you're supposed to put it in for $3.75 with a baking sheet. Don't have that, but I'm making soup. So I think it'll be okay if I use this, and plus I can clean it because it's a non-stick pan. That's the broth. So I save veggie scraps. It was a trick my friend Kaylee taught me. I save all my veggie scraps that I'm going to throw away anyway, and I put them in a Ziploc, and I put them in the freezer, and then when the bag gets full enough, I make vegetable stock from it. Because it's really easy. All you do is the waste you don't use, and then you add some salt and pepper, and then you boil it with water for like hours, and then you have veggie stock. So we're doing it with veggie stock soup. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, now I get to scoop these out. So, no speed up that, because my cooking space is not that big. This is not a big area, so I don't want to, like, drop the camera. So you're going to have already scooped acorns. Acorn squash has been roasted. Again, sorry for the light. Maintenance still will not come and fix it. So, my friend's kind of going through something right now, though. So I'm not going to show any more clips of me while I'm working on this, because I'm actually going to call them and make sure they're okay. So I'm just letting you know now, you're probably going to just go from this to either me doing the dishes, something else, or the whole soup. Friend is doing better, and we have soup! So I don't want to spoil the speed paint, but the Undertale beans, or the Deltarune beans, are done. I'll show off Ralsei, or however you say his name. So I'm doing both versions for him, so there's a little dark version. Don't worry, I am going to color the lines for him, because there's no way to do it. But I also got his little peaky version, so he's going to have both versions in the store. But yeah, I got the others all flatted, too. But this will be the last whip you guys are going to see for a bit, unless you see like a sped up version of what I'm doing, the shading, but I got all the flats done, which means all I have to do is the shading and the rendering, and they are done, and then I can work on work. But something else I wanted to show you. So, hold on. Yada. Got my TBR set for October, but because I have other things I want to do in October, the reading rush is supposed to be like, I think, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the last 7 days before Halloween. I'm not going to be able to read all of these in that time. I've got work to do and other things to do, so, and I might be spending Halloween with some friends, but I wanted to get my TBR up, so. This is the All Hallows Eveathon reading challenge. Now, I've been very bad about them before, and I don't think I'm going to finish all of them, but my goal is to get at least 60%. Plus, a couple of these are like really short, like Pen Pal and Scary Stories Tell in the Dark are short. So anyway, the themes this year are Double Double, Toil and Trouble, which are Pick a Witchy book, and I have all these books, by the way, either on Kindle, audiobook, or physical. And it's The Ravens. I haven't read it, but I bought it like when it came out because everyone had hype in it, and then I just wasn't in a witchy mood to read. So then that's what I have for my witchy book. And then we have Coraline's World, which is, read like a spooky kids book. And I started reading the Hocus Pocus book previously for the second one, but I never finished it. And it's a kids book. Like, I guess not. I guess the grade, like, I really hate that you have to, like, because it's like either kids book, middle grade, YA, YA, new adult, and then adult. But it's definitely not for elementary school kids, but at the same point, it's definitely not high school, so, like, that's why I'm thinking it's middle grade. Just with how, like, the writing style is. It's really easy to read. I was just doing other stuff, so I'm gonna finish the second one for the Hocus Pocus, the sequel for it, so that's what I'm gonna do for Coraline's World, which is, a kid's book. And then there's Into the Woods, and it's the whole thing is read a book that takes place in the woods. And there's the Bone Houses. Bone Houses is also a book I started. I really liked it, and then some stuff happened, and I just didn't finish it. Nothing with the book, it was life stuff, and that's when I got into my reading funk, so. Try to finish the Bone Houses, and then obviously Campfire Stories is a short story anthology, and I'm picking Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, because I loved that as a kid, so that's going to be my thing. And then this one's good for her, have a female lead or written by a female. And so I have Luminous Dead. I know it sounds weird saying female, but, everybody's inclusive in there. I have the audiobook for this, and I've only heard good things, so I'm going to listen to this while I'm working and stuff. And the whole point of this is it's supposed to be The Descent, but in space. And from what I've heard, people describe it as the lead lady is a sapphic asexual lesbian, and I like representation, so that makes me excited to read that. And then Urban Legends, technically cheating because it was kind of a creepypasta, but I didn't want another big book, so it's Pen Pal by Danathan Abernathy, however you say his name. Sorry, bud, but I consider creepypastas like new urban legends and stuff now with how they've gotten. I know it's not technically, but whatever, it's my reading wrap-up and my TBR, and I'm counting creepypastas. Then we have Unbury Your Gaze, and it's supposed to be read a book by an LGBTQIA plus author, and I picked The Picture of Dorian Gray. So, the cool thing with The Picture of Dorian Gray is I both have the physical copy, and it's public domain, so there are so many audiobook readings on YouTube, so while I'm reading it, and while I'm doing work, when I finish Luminous Dead, I'm gonna listen to this, so that way I can work and read. So yeah, that's my TBR challenge, but I'm having it for from now to October, because I also want to do the challenges when the challenges come out, on other social media and stuff, and I also want to, if I do finish them, or talk about them, I want to do videos on them or the challenges because I like that stuff and I like reading. And my friend Val and I are bringing back the book rambles in October too, so I'm also excited about that. But yeah, so because I've been working on those Deltarune Chibis forever, I am now going to make myself something to eat and take about an hour break because I've been working for 3 hours, so I'm just gonna take a nice break. Okay, so small spoiler for the speed paint because I'm hand cutting these because I need to do something else with my problem and my iPad died. So I'm hand cutting these because they're gonna be the product photo examples, and I don't want to risk my sticker cutter messing up right now, because I'm running low on the black ink and I don't have a refill of the tiny black right now, and I can't afford to get one yet, so I have to wait until... Actually, no, wait, I get paid tomorrow. What am I doing? Well, I didn't realize that when I started cutting them, and now I cut them, so I'm screwed. Anyway, I'm doing this, and I'm watching Corpse Bride, because I found out it's on Hulu, so if you have Hulu, Corpse Bride is there, and fun fact, this is my favorite Tim Burton movie. It's my favorite, and not enough people talk about Corpse Bride. Makes me angry. But yeah, It's currently like 5 o'clock, so technically I should be done with working. But there's literally nothing else I want to do right now. Like, I'm not trying to overwork myself. There's literally nothing else I want to do. Like, I don't want to read. I don't want to relax. I'm not hungry yet to make dinner. So I'm like, and while I love Corpse Bride, I'm like really enjoying cutting these out. So I'm like, you know what? It's work and not work. So, what you know. Okay, so weird angle again, whatever. I put on a shirt for this. I wasn't naked or anything. I was just in my bra, sitting back and reading the Hocus Pocus sequel. But, what the heck? Okay, anyway. I was laying on my couch and I was reading this, and I have to get on here and talk about this for a hot second. So I'm yay in. Didn't realize this was a novelization of Hocus Pocus and the second book. I thought it was it, which I'm dumb, because it says it on the cover, but the problem is, and they're really sneaky with it, it's Hocus Pocus, all-new sequel, and it's and the all-new sequel. So, like, literally the whole first chunk of this book, I was like, this sounds like Hocus Pocus, and then I'm like, oh, it is Hocus Pocus. So when I got through it, I got to Hocus Pocus 2, right? Because, talked about earlier how in my, like, TBR thing, this is the kids' book. And it's a kid's book, alright. Oh, I was so right. So, okay, I'm on page 330, I think, out of the new one. Yeah. So I'm on 330 of the sequel. And so, because the sequel's 500 pages. But, I was here, and so, like, shenanigans happened, and, like, the main, like, plot happened, and little nitpicked, so, if you guys didn't know, if you are gonna pick this up, don't regret buying it yet. I still have, like, that whole chunklet to go, but, the whole thing is the sequel's based off of a screenplay that was written a few years ago, because it's a few years ago because, like, social media and smartphones and stuff exist in this. And so, yeah, the kid started pulling out. So, spoiler for the book. But, so, turns out that their daughter Poppy, who's this little silhouetted girl, which, by the way, I do like this. Wish more books would do this kind of thing. But, so Poppy is, not Danny, is Max's daughter from the book, and then these are two new characters. This is Travis, and this is Isabella. And so Isabella turns out to be a great ancestor of the Sanderson sisters, because they introduced in the second one that there was a fourth Sanderson sister, but she was a good witch, and she was burned at the stake, but her husband and daughter got away. So thought that was cool. I like that, they did that where, there's a POC character that's, like, related to something like that, and that, like, the cast isn't, just all white people like the 90s one was. But, so shenanigans happen. Turns out Poppy's a witch. Honestly didn't see that coming. I thought with the Elizabeth thing, good kind of plot twist, was like, oh, they're hinting that Poppy, Max's girlfriend from the first movie, I don't remember her name, sorry, because her family's from Salem the whole time, she was the, like, Sanderson descendant, so I liked that it was Isabel. So Poppy's just a witch? They haven't explained that yet, but legit, she's like a witch. She doesn't know it either, but they've hinted at it earlier in the book, and then she does the spell, like her dad did, to bring the Sanderson sisters back. So that's how it works this time. But to do it, which was actually a really messed up plot twist, but I liked it a lot better than, like, what the movie did with the whole parents being just cursed to dance until they die, which we know didn't happen. But, turns out that she did a spell without realizing it, because the book went missing at the end of the movie, and so Isabel got the book, because, again, Sanderson descendant, unless I'm relative, but they're doing this, like, literally a Ouija board thing, and it's so cringy. Like, again, I have to keep reminding myself this was intended for, like, younger high school, middle grade kind of stuff, because literally the Ouija board is like, I want to try to find it, where like the Ouija board says like hell no and ya or some shit like that. Like, hold on, where is it? Oh, hey ghoul hey. That was the yes, was hey ghoul hey. I'm just like, okay, it's like really cringy, even a movie sense it's really cringy. Because there's some lines in here that are really, really cringy. But so what ended up happening was they did the spell, and it turns out that Danny, Max, and Danny's wife, I keep saying Danny, Max's wife, in this, end up getting sent to hell. And like, they're not even sugarcoating it. They're like, oh yeah, they're in hell, and the Sanderson sisters are out. And then what is cool about this is the fact that, like, they have the little illustrations. So Binx and Emily came back, which they bring up in here. They're like, oh, my mom told me that you crossed over, didn't you? And he's just like, yeah, but it's Halloween. And I'm like, okay, at least I'm glad they acknowledged they had to answer that. But all of a sudden, Binx and Emily know magic? Because they legit do a spell to, like, switch places, which I kind of like. I like that, you know, we're not getting Thackeray and Emily again, which I do love Binx. Again, that's where I am a cat from. But I'm happy it was a twist of, like, the dad and Danny. I do like that. But Isabel got turned into a dog, and I'm like, and like, not even a normal dog, like, because I was like, okay, if they do an animal thing, they'll probably do a crow or something, right? Because again, they have the illustrations here. I want to find the picture, hold on. They turn her into a Boston Terrier, and I'm like, but what did Isabel do? She literally didn't do anything. Like, she ran. So Isabel's now a talking Boston Terrier. And Travis even makes a really cringy joke, which again, I have to remind myself, it's a kid's book, where he's like, because we're in Massachusetts, right? And I'm like, even in movie form, that would be bad. So, yeah, that's happening, and they're doing Danny and Max as the ghost this time that are following them around. And I'm like, oh, cool. And so, like, Poppy, who did all of this, is, like, having a panic attack because, you know, she just realized that she sent her family to hell. And then I want to read this. I want to read this line just for you guys real quick, because I legit, it was so bad that I was like, I gotta talk about this. This is so bad. So, you know, it's like, where do I start? Okay, it's like, no, I breathe. The reality of the situation fully sinking in my body. My body feels waterlogged and my mind slow. I can hear my own heart pounding in my ears. Dad, I'm so sorry. I can't. Oh God, I'm sorry. I take a deep shaking breath, the way my mom taught me how to do when I felt like I was stressed. It got her through the LSATs, and the bar exam. She always said, oh yeah, by the way, their mom's a lawyer. Like, cool, good for her. Don't, like, they, like, beat you over the head. The mom's a lawyer, so I feel kind of like they're beating, like, all you had to say was her mom was a lawyer, like, twice, but literally they bring it up, like, every chance they get that her mom's a lawyer. And so it's like, yeah, you know, where's Mom? Oh, the LSATs and the bar exam. The thought of her makes me cry even harder. Where's Mom? Are you sure you're all okay? We're going to get you out of there. And then, your mother went to speak to the manager of this lovely wing in hell, says Aunt Danny. She thinks there should be better ventilation, says Dad. Like, okay, a reason for my nitpick, because I'm not even done yet, and I'm this long 8-minute tangent right now, but I just can't. I can't right now, because throughout the whole book, throughout the whole sequel, the Dennisons, you know, Max and his wife are, like, freaked out about Halloween. They talk about how, like, the stuff from Hocus Pocus, like, messed them all up. Like, they don't even really celebrate the holiday. They're really serious when it comes to that stuff. They openly tell Poppy, like, the adventures they went through, and they fully believe it. And they, like, tell people and and they're doing all of this because it's like a blood moon, you know, and it's this big ordeal during the story. And then it's like this whole ordeal, but then like the dad comes back from hell as a ghost, and he's like, yeah, and then it's like, oh yeah, mom thinks there should be better ventilation, and then she's and this is what I'm talking about with the whole like lawyer thing being beaten over your head. She might organize a class action lawsuit against Satan herself, says Aunt Danny. It's unclear, and I'm like, you can't do this bait and switch, and I feel bad, but this is why I have such a hard time like enjoying kids books. I am enjoying it for like dumb fun, but I had to like reading that line made me just literally be like, gotta put on a shirt, gotta get out my vlog camera, and I have to talk about that for like a hot second because just I can't. I'm not done reading this. I'm not giving up, but I'm just like, oh. I've got like 200 more pages left, and we just got into like the start of things, so let's see where this goes, I guess. So it's D&D day, and I'm catching up on the game I missed, and I'm doodling on an envelope that, hold on. Okay, that's better. Now the overstimulation isn't too bad. So this is an envelope that I sent to a patron like 3 times, and I kept getting their address wrong. We were having issues where they were giving me the wrong information, then the right information, then issues, blah, blah, blah. So either way, I have this envelope I literally couldn't use, and I watched a sketchbook video recently that like really inspired me to want to work in my sketchbook again, and just to do like whatever. So yeah, it's Wednesday, so it's D&D day, but my YouTube video should be going up, I think, today, like right now, it should at least. But yeah, playing rank, doing this while I do rank, and then I'm listening to my game before I have my game, and that's kind of my plans for today, kind of, yeah. Well, I'm also going to edit videos, but like, you know how it is. That's just kind of how my Wednesdays usually are. But so far I'm liking this, you know. It's a meal, if you guys don't play IDV. I'm not the best with traditional art, but I'm just having fun zoning out and doing this. So, yeah. And hey, repurpose, because I literally couldn't mail this again, so at least I'm reusing the envelope. Okay, I'm kind of pissed. This looks great. This came out freaking bomb, and I love it. Why? I'm just, like, I'm really proud of it. And it's literally on a scrap piece of envelope that was supposed to be a doodle. I love this. Just wanted to share because I think this is bomb. And yeah, still listening to the D&D game. I had to put the AC on because it was getting hot, but I just... Why does this look good? Okay, so, it's midnight on the 23rd now, so it's Thursday. But, makeup's done. Well, it's messy now, but because we had D&D earlier. Lots of fun. I got a package from my friend Danny. I'll show it tomorrow because he wants me to, like, show off his stuff in better lighting, and I don't mind. It's good. It's good stuff. So, I've actually been really good about fixing my sleep schedule, but I really yawn. Sorry. I am really excited because it's the mid-season finale of American Horror Story Red Tide, so it's like the ending of Red Tide. So I'm gonna watch that now. It's the only reason I stayed up this late, but let's see how it is. So far I'm loving it. I'm really worried if they're gonna just drop the ball or if they're gonna nail it. So I'll see you guys when that's done. So I hated it. Yeah, I might record a talk about it, but I hated it. Oh my god, like, I was sitting here like, it was disappointing, but now the more and more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, no, I hated the ending. Oh my god. It set up all this stuff and didn't do anything with it. So I'm sitting here now like, So yeah, I didn't like it. I'm gonna watch some review videos because there's a few review videos that are already up, and then I'm gonna see. Hopefully, there's more tomorrow. But I want to know if I'm crazy. But I'm checking Twitter, and people are kind of agreeing with me right now. Where they were like, "Oh, wow, that ending." If you didn't know, I loved Red Tide. I loved all of it. I thought it was going great. I was very excited for the mid-season finale. And now I don't know what I'm gonna do because I thought it was gonna. I swear to God, I thought it was gonna go into. I want to call it Red Dawn. It's not Red Dawn. It's Death Valley, which is the one coming next week, which is the alien part. I don't know if they're gonna try to do that at the tail end of Death Valley now, but now I'm just confused because it just. I don't know how to describe this, but yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Alright, so hi guys. It is Sunday, the 26th, where I'm currently having a crisis because I legit thought it was Saturday. And I'm going to end the vlog here because I haven't done it in like a couple weeks, and so I think it's just easier to leave it off here. There's more I wanted to get done today, but again, having a moment because legit, I was in a call with my friends, we were talking, and Cody's like, I'm on my way home, and I'm like, oh, you're coming home this weekend? He's like, yeah, Michelle, it's Sunday, and I was like, it's Sunday? I thought it was Saturday. I thought it was Saturday. So it's Sunday. And just totally just over my head. So yeah, I need to edit this vlog and get that ready to go, so it'll be for you guys on Monday, so you guys will have a video for Monday. Which I will see you guys then. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. But quick update, if I didn't talk about it previously, I think I did, but I can't remember right now because my brain is pudding. My shop update for my big merch drop, I'm going to be having 3 things that are new on the store, 3 new sets. I'm going to have my spooky juices, my spooky ice creams, and then my Deltarune set, all on my Etsy on the 30th of September, where I'll be dropping them. So if you guys want to get new stickers, new merch, things like that, I'm also going to finally update the listing for the pins that I got for the pre-orders, because there were a couple I didn't get pre-orders of, and that was good to know, because since I didn't get any of them, I'm like, well, I didn't get any of them, so I'm not going to waste them and not going to get the merch. So they all came in, they're all good. I took the product photos on my camera. Thank you, Sky, again. And I'm going to edit those later, get the listings ready to go. So yeah, if you guys follow me, the listing will be live on the 30th. So yeah, yeah, that's kind of it. So we're going to take the rest of the night and edit this, clean my kitchen, and try to relax with my husbands because I'm dumb and time is an illusion. So I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for an art video. Bye-bye.